I think one of the things that I try to do to improve the lives of our students is offer them as much information as possible about different opportunities that are out there. So a lot of students aren't aware of different opportunities that exist, whether it be summer programs, whether it be different classes that we have on our campus, connecting with people in the community. I think those are things that are really important. And as students get to know me and I get to know them, we are able to kind of sort of connect them then with these opportunities.
So my job is very, very different on a daily basis. My job includes helping students with problems in different areas. It could be academic problems, some challenges in classes, could be maybe problems with a teacher or problems with friends or parents. I support students in problem solving any challenges that they may be facing on a day-to-day basis. I also help students with, for example, this year the juniors are getting ready for college and college applications next year. So one of the important things for juniors this year is doing the SATs. Last semester they took the PSAT, so I'm supporting them through the process of registering and helping them interpret the scores, in helping them register for the SATs, but also helping students find ways that they can prepare for the SAT. Next year when I roll up with the current juniors to be seniors, I'll be helping them with college applications. One of the things that I also do a lot of is letters of recommendation. So write letters of recommendation for college applications or job applications or scholarships. I also help students when they're having some emotional things going on, like anxiety or depression, help them with some counseling, and if they need more like in-depth therapy, do referrals to agencies in town to help them with that. I meet with parents and to do like planning, for example, freshman year, a lot of planning, like 4-year planning or what high school would look like. I talk to them about what their options are after high school. So my job is very, very different on a day-to-day basis because I really do it all.
So one of the things that is really, really important is for students to really come in as often as possible. I try to go out into the classroom, but it's really important that the more that you come out to visit me, the more I'm going to get to know you and get to know what your interests are. So if there's opportunities that come up in the summertime or just during the school year, that we're able to make those connections for you. And then by senior year, we'll have a much better idea of what your place is going to be, where you're going to go, what things you've already done in your life. So I think that's why it's really important to kind of work together. And I think once we're able to do that, then we can kind of help you in figuring out what you want to do in your life. And I guess that's one of the biggest things why I'm a counselor, is just because I want to make sure that students understand the possibilities that are out there for them.
So I've been working with this group of students for the class of 2020 for 2.5 years now. And the group started with about 530 students, and I think right now we're down to about 490 students. I have to say that when I walk through campus, I know most of the juniors in the class of 2020. So I feel really, really connected to this class. I feel very happy when students come in my office and just drop in and say hello, or they come in and make an appointment to meet with me. But the message that I have for those that don't come in here often is to please come in, especially now that you're a junior and you're looking to plan your next step after high school. I really encourage you to come make an appointment to meet with me. I'd love to sit down with you and make a plan if you don't have a plan yet. Talk about your options and really get to know you, because in the case that you do need a letter of recommendation, I really get to know you now so I can write a good, strong letter of recommendation for you. So I encourage you to please come meet with me. If we haven't met this year, I really want to get to know you a little bit more so we can really work together on the big things in life, like graduation and college, or the military, or an internship or an apprenticeship after high school. So please make an appointment to meet with me.
So I really like the idea of working with students and following them each and every year. I think it'd be really difficult to just have freshmen for 1 year and then have a whole new group next year. To me, that doesn't really create the relationship that you want to create with students. On top of that, there are so many students in grade levels that you can't really get to know everyone in 1 year. When we have, caseloads of 500, almost 500, over 500, that's a lot of students to get to know. So when we have students that we get to see each and every year, then we follow you and we can find out little things about you, about your family. When we visit the class, like when I go and do Counselor on the Move presentations, I get to know you there. Anytime that I get to interact with students, for example, through California Scholarship Federation, that's one of the clubs that we have on campus and I'm the advisor for, that's another way to get to know students. So I really appreciate the fact that we can follow our students each and every year. I think it'd be really difficult if we changed from that. So I'm a huge proponent of following students each and every year.
So I really like the format that we have here in Napa High, where we get the group of students in 9th grade and move up with them all 4 years. I really like that the student always has a constant. Like every year you guys get new classes, but there's always one person that you know, and that's your counselor. So you really have that constant, the 4 years, someone that you can trust, that knows your background, that knows your story, that knows your next steps in life. That when you come in and I'm like, hey Alma, are you going to conditioning? Or hey, Jose, did you do your tutorials? So I know the student's story, and it's really nice to know what they're doing and to know what the next steps are, because I have that constant year-to-year continuity with the student. So it's very nice. I really like senior year. It's a busy year because seniors are applying to college, but it's a good year because we're doing great things for the future, like applying to colleges, applying to scholarships. It's like the next step in life, and that's an exciting stage for seniors. So senior year will be busy, but it's an exciting year, and I'm going to be here to support all the juniors through their process.
I think it's really important because it's in order to succeed in high school, as much as you want to do it alone, you really can't. It's such a huge milestone in 4 years to do alone, and why not have someone to help you and to have a different perspective when doing your work or having issues either socially or like personally. And it's always better to go through life not alone but with someone by your side.
It's important to have a close relationship with a counselor, because if you don't feel comfortable talking to any other part of staff or administration or any other adult, you can talk to your counselor about anything.
I have had the luck of having 2 counselors. I've had Miss Andrilla for the first 2 years, and then I had Miss Lamarca. And without them, I wouldn't have been able to enter speech competitions. I would have been able to enter summer search. Without my counselors, I would literally be in the dark when it comes to college stuff, or just giving me opportunities, and having someone to be there behind my back, helping me and supporting me when I don't know what I'm doing is something very essential.
I think it's important to see your counselor because they can help you with literally everything. They help you from your personal life to school, and I think it's just important to have that connection because they help you all 4 years, and I think it's important to keep that connection even after high school too.
How has having a close relationship with your counselor over the years helped you?
Having a close relationship with my counselor has helped me with everything because she's helped me with school and even my personal life, and she's helped me to kind of figure things out where I want to go in life. And also in high school, she's helped me so much with my classes and when I wanted to change my classes.
Both my counselors provided me with the best resource ever, and that was trust and safety when discussing conflicts with my schedule or just feeling overwhelmed. and just having someone to listen to and understand what I'm going through, and that can connect me with people that are going through the same thing, or that can give me options for a better future.
My counselor has provided me with many resources, such as when my freshman year when I wanted to be into Honors Mac 2, she helped me out, and also when we had family emergencies and we had to go out of the country.